I think I made it. Just a heads up that my internet is acting up and my lights have flickered a couple times. I don't know why. It's not raining here or anything, but if I just disappear, that may be what happened. So it took me a little bit to even get connected. So anyhow, my name is Julie. I'm the owner and founder of Lady Faltai's Apothecary. We're here this morning to talk about the astrology for the week. This is what I like to call the Cliff Notes version. So this just kind of goes over the general energies of the week. Depending on how it affects each person will be a little bit different because of your chart. Everybody's chart is different. So depending on where your placements are is going to affect you different than it will affect me. But this is just the basic overall view of what the energies will be like for the next 7 days for you. So before we get started, I do want to just burn a little piece of sage here, do a little smudging. Always good to start out with clearing out any energies we don't want, pulling back our energies to us, just kind of grounding and centering. Thoughts for you guys, and then for me. I need a little breath. I had a very busy weekend and didn't do very well on my self-care this weekend. So just kind of breathing that in. All right, so I'm going to just put this over here to burn. So if you see the smoke, it's fine. The shop is not on fire. Not that I know of, anyway. I can't get the cards up. So last week's card was a blessing on forgiveness. So we'll put that back in the deck. It's very dark and gloomy and just, it's not raining or windy. It's just very dark and gloomy here today. All right, where is this card that we need for today? All right. A blessing for healing of injury or illness. Oops, camera's not picking that up. All right, so I will get a picture of that up on the Facebook group page, which is Lady Faltai's Light Healers. So you can go over and see that card there. I usually do a little write-up, just some intuitive reading. And if you're not a member of the group, just go over. It's a couple of questions to answer to get in. If you don't answer, then it asks me if I want to approve you. I approve everybody until they give me a reason not to, but nobody has. So, but if you want to see the card, you can head on over to Lady Faltai's Light Healers Facebook group page. Okay. And I'm going to put it on top of my phone so I don't forget, because I tend to forget. Now I've gone all blurry. Sorry, guys. Little tea this morning. I've got willow bark, cinnamon, and hemp nettle. Come on, camera. Go back to where you're supposed to. It's not focusing. All right, well, I'm going to start, and hopefully the camera will pay attention here. So Monday, today, September 18th, the moon is in Scorpio. So Scorpio is that going deep, kind of going inner energy. So you might be feeling things a little bit more intense. This is driving me nuts. Sorry, guys, here. I gotta see if I can fix this. So, nope, not gonna fix. All right, well, I don't know what's going on. Scorpio is going kind of inner. So you might be feeling your feelings a little bit more intense today. You might be feeling driven towards a little bit of intimacy, a little bit of drive with passion. That doesn't necessarily have to be sexual wise. Oh, there we go. That could be, about something that you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be a spouse or a partner or a sexual thing. You might be looking for intimacy in other ways, or in other objects. And I don't mean that sexual either. um, but you may be feeling very passionate about something, and it just might not necessarily have to do with that. But you also have Scorpio energy gives you that kind of that drive, like I said, to dig deep. They tend to like the mystery shows, like the whodunits, to kind of figure out that answer. So you may be feeling energy similar to that, of wanting to kind of get to the bottom of something, or wanting to get the answer for something, or just wanting to understand maybe how something is done or how something works, or you just want to just dig down into whatever it is. So today's a really good day to pay attention to your feelings, recognize them, address them. We don't want to sit with them too long, but we do want to recognize them and address them. You guys have heard me say it a million times. Feel it, process it, so we can let it go, so we don't have to carry it. We don't want a luggage full of stuff, suitcase full of stuff that we don't want. So go ahead and pay attention to it, but don't hold on to it, okay? Today's color is cream, and I picked some topaz. It says enhances your passion, persistence, and purpose. So Scorpio is all about being persistent and passionate. All right, moving over Tuesday, September 19th, Virgo sun in tension with Neptune. Moon still in Scorpio, so you're still going to have that same energy of today flowing over in tomorrow, with the added bit of the Virgo sun in tension with Neptune. So Scorpio is going to give you some heightened feelings, and the Neptune part is going to give you some heightened sensitivity. So you might feel a little over emotional tomorrow. So tomorrow's definitely going to want to be, tomorrow's going to be a day you are probably going to want to do some grounding. Sometimes I just don't know what I say. Some grounding will be really helpful for tomorrow if you're feeling that really heavy feelings and heightened sensitivities. You might want to do some grounding. Tomorrow might also bring some confusion. So especially if you're all over the place, right? So tomorrow is not going to be a good day to make any kind of decisions. It's not like Mercury retrograde. It's not like signing contracts, legal stuff. And again, it's if you've made a decision to do something and Tuesday just happens to be the day that you're finalizing it or whatever, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tuesday morning waking up and making an impulsive decision to do something because your emotions are running wild and crazy, and you're feeling things really deeply, and you're oversensitive, and you're making a decision based on that. So just kind of be aware of that, that you might not want to be making too many big decisions on Tuesday. And again, along with the grounding, some things that could be really helpful is making sure that your communication is understood. And that means incoming and outgoing, right? So if somebody's telling you something and you're confused, it's perfectly okay to be like, listen, sorry, I'm having a day. Can you just say that again? Can you explain that to me? However you want to say it, but it's perfectly okay to say that. People feel like they're going to get judged if they don't understand, but then they're willing to go do something. Like their boss will tell them, well, I need you to do this report and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, they don't understand the assignment. And they're like, okay. And they go and they try to do this assignment that they don't know what it is. Because they're afraid they're going to get judged by their boss or whoever, that they don't understand the project. But they're willing to go do a project that they have no idea what it is. So just ask, just say, listen, sorry, it's a crazy day. A little overwhelmed today, and could you just explain that to me again? And if you've got somebody that's really understanding, you can be like, listen, with the sun and Neptune right now, I don't understand what you just said. Say it again. Some people might know what you're talking about. Some people might not, but whatever is fine, however you feel best. But if you really don't understand something, say it again. Ask for that again. If somebody looks like they're not understanding you, try to say it again in a different way, obviously. And the other thing is for tomorrow is if you can be organized. So take today and plan out tomorrow. What do you have to do? What can you leave for another day? What can you do today so you don't have to do it tomorrow? Things like that. Clear your plate as much as you can for tomorrow, and just the things that have to be done on that day, like, if you have to get up and feed your kids and get them to school, like, you have to do that on Tuesday. But if you were supposed to have a meeting with somebody, if you're supposed to have a meeting with somebody on Tuesday, maybe you can do it today, or maybe you can move it to another day, things like that. So just be organized ahead of time for tomorrow if you can, or do it, first thing in the morning. Get up and get organized before you start your day, whatever works best for you. Tuesday's color is red, and I picked some hematite. So it says, we'll release limitations and help you use all of your talents. So just releasing the limitation of that communication, confusion, emotional senses overload. And hematite's going to also help ground you a little bit as well. So, all right, moving over to Wednesday, Moon in Sagittarius. So that's going to be a nice, good day for you. You're going to be feeling playful. You're going to be feeling optimistic. You might be feeling like going on some sort of adventure, whatever that might look like for you. Side note, do not do anything dangerous. Don't go walking in the woods during bear season by yourself with no orange vest on. Not a good idea, right? Okay. Just be safe, but you might feel like going on a bit of an adventure. Again, that playful optimism is going to come out for you. So should be a really good day. Again, side note is you can tend to, Sagittarius, it is my birth sign. So you can tend to be a tad bit reckless. You could be like, oh, I want to go do that, and go do it, and not be like, oh shit, maybe that wasn't the best idea. So just be aware of that. Okay. So be optimistic, be playful, go on an adventure. Just remember to be safe about it. Okay. And, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And if you guys have been watching any of my videos for a while, whenever Jupiter comes up, it's always about optimism, good fortune, positive things coming for you. So, that's what Sagittarius brings you. So, Wednesday's color is light green, and I picked some tanzanite. It says, feeds Sagittarius optimistic outlook. So you could work with some tanzanite. All right, so Thursday, the 21st, we are still in Sagittarius. So again, all of that energy is going to carry over for you. We also have Virgo Sun in harmony with Pluto. So that's going to be a lot of energies there, right? So we have Sagittarius's playful, optimistic, go on an adventure energy. And we have Virgo, which is work, organized, being helpful to other people, wanting to get things done energy. And then we have Pluto energy. So it's all very like all over the place. But in a nutshell, it's going to be a really good day if you use the energies to your benefit. You know, if you pay attention, you're using the energies. It's going to be a really good day for some personal growth. Some transformation should be going on for you. It's a really good day to kind of sit and think about self-improvement and embracing change. We talked about that for the new moon that just happened on Friday. Yeah, Friday. So, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit again for tomorrow. But so all of that should be naturally coming and aligning for you. There could be, should be, could be, might be some inner and outer world alignment for you. So that could be like your partner in your family. That could be your job in your family. That could be, family and I don't know, who knows? Could be a lot of different things. Whatever your two worlds kind of are, most people it's their work and their family is their two. But even for some of us, it might mean our daily lives and our metaphysical lives, right? Might be coming intertwined with each other. Wouldn't that be amazing and nice? So could be a lot of different things for you. So depending on what you're manifesting, depending on where you are on your path, depending on what your life is, about right now, there could be some sort of coming together for you for two different things that are going on in your life right now. So again, with the reminder that the Sagittarius energy can bring some of that recklessness, so be aware of that. And that Virgo energy can bring some being overcritical or controlling energy. So, just be aware that those things might happen. If they do, it's not the end of the world. I mean, obviously, being reckless, we don't want anybody to get hurt or anything like that. But, if it does happen, where you're a little reckless or you're a little overcritical or you're a little controlling, own up to it, apologize, and life's okay. We're humans, we make mistakes, those things happen, and we move on. All right, so Thursday's color is yellow, and I picked some turquoise. It says strengthens your optimism and faith in infinite possibilities. So the optimistic part in there is great, and but the infinite possibilities I thought was really good as well, because of talking about personal growth and transformation, and embracing change, self-improvement, all of that. I thought that was just kind of, that stone kind of tied in nicely to both of those things for you. So some turquoise. All right. Friday, the 22nd. So it's first quarter moon in Sagittarius. So first quarter moon, to me, what that is that's a really good time to sit down and kind of reflect on what it was that you set your attentions for the new moon. And it's only been a week, so it's only been a few days. But just kind of like, okay, is this really the intention I wanted to set? If it's the intention you want to set and it's not really going where you thought it was going, maybe do we need to adjust a little bit? What's working, what's not working? Maybe what can I do to help this along? What can I, maybe you thought you were going to do one thing and that one thing's working, but maybe it's not quite getting you where you want to be. So maybe, okay, like what else can I add in there? Or like I said, if that one thing's not working, What can I do instead? So it's just a really good time to just kind of sit back and reflect a little bit on where you are on whatever it is that you were trying to manifest during the new moon. So with that, again, we still have the Sagittarius energy that I was talking about. So again, going to be playful, optimistic, go on an adventure kind of thing. So, I would say, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday should be fairly good energy days. Not anything too much to worry about. Again, avoid being hasty, being reckless, being, a little over controlling, things like that. But yeah, so again, just Friday's going to be a good day to kind of just reevaluate your new moon intentions. Where is this taking me towards my goals? What do I need to change up? What do I need to add in? Things like that. So Friday's color is orange, and I picked some Sujilite. Says will help you get back on course when you feel lost. So not so much that you're off course or that you're lost, but just maybe helping you move along the path a little bit smoother. So some Sujilite. All right. So Saturday, the 23rd, moon is moving into Capricorn. And so Capricorn is very similar to Virgo energy. The difference between Virgo and Capricorn is Virgo is all about being in service to someone, wanting to be helpful, wanting to, know that they are being helpful to someone is very important to a Virgo, where Capricorn is got that same drive, that enthusiasm, that goals, the tasks, and everything, but it's more centered around themselves being successful. So Virgo is kind of a people pleaser, and Capricorn is more of a like they don't usually have a big circle of friends. They will have a small group that is like their go-to people, and that they tend to keep those people throughout life. But again, they're more about self and being successful. And again, when I say successful, that doesn't necessarily mean lots of money or three-piece suits. It just means whatever a Capricorn person decides that they want to do, they're going to be like the best at it. So if they decide to be a fireman, they are going to be a damn good fireman. If they decide to be a hairdresser, they're going to be a damn good hairdresser. If they decide to be a lawyer, an accountant, whatever it is, maybe they're going to be a farmer, but they're going to be really, really good at whatever it is they decide to do. So that is how Capricorn success is kind of viewed by me. I think by others as well. But so anyway, Saturday energy is going to be, you're going to be feeling that energy of being responsible, of being ambitious, of being practical, goal oriented, and how you can set yourself in a good position for your long-term goals, which kind of ties in nicely to Friday's first quarter moon, where you are reflecting on your new moon intentions and kind of reevaluating and seeing where you are. And then Saturday is going to be a nice follow-up day of, like I said, ambitious and being practical and responsible and, and setting those long-term goals and how you can kind of boost yourself forward towards that success that you're looking for. So again, there's always another side, right? So Capricorn, like Virgo, can be very overcritical and controlling. Capricorn can be very self-critical. So if you feel on Saturday that you're kind of like, oh, I can't get this right, I can't do this, I don't know why I ever thought I could do this, whatever it is, if you're being overcritical of yourself, just remember that that's the energy for today. And again, try to do something that's going to get you out of that, whatever it is, something that's going to make you feel positive. I like my little list system that I have. I keep a list all the time of all the things I want to do. And when I'm feeling kind of um, unorganized or unproductive or like I'm not doing well, I will go to that list. And even if it's the 3 easiest things you can pick off the list, you're like, I'm going to do 3 things today. And typically, I find after I've done those 3 things, I'll move on to 4 or 5 or 6 because I've got that motivation back. I've got that ambition back. I've got that drive back. So sometimes just doing a small little thing when you're being overcritical of yourself, like, I can't do this. Make a list, really small, easy steps. Even for housework, I don't say vacuum the house. On my list, it's vacuum the living room, vacuum the bedroom, vacuum the kitchen, and I cross them off. So if I vacuum the whole house, I've crossed off 3 things. And that usually will give me, okay, I'm seeing things get crossed off my list. I'm motivated. I'm, back at it, and I'm driven to keep going. So, that may work for you as well. So, but just be aware that you might be feeling a little self-critical, and don't be too hard on yourself. It is the energy of, that day. And, try not to be too personal. I give other people a break. Give yourself a break too. So, all right. And so Saturday's color is light blue. And I picked some red tiger's eye. Sorry, I'm old and blind. Stimulates your drive and lets you imagine endless probabilities. So just, again, stimulating that drive, getting you going. Especially if you find you're being, like I said, a little overcritical of yourself. So, all right. And to end things up for the week, we still have the Sunday, the 24th, still in Capricorn. So again, all very similar energies from Saturday to Sunday. Again, you can use those energies to your benefit of being, getting things done, moving yourself forward, whether that's family, relationship, career, education, whatever it is that you're looking for. That's going to give you that nice little drive to do that. Sunday, you also may be feeling a little detached. Again, it could on Saturday as well, because like I was saying, Capricorn energy, they usually have a very small inner circle. And they are not your social butterflies. They're not the people out at the bar. They're not people going out to social events and stuff, because they're driven for success. So that's not kind of their personality, right? So they usually, like I said, have a small inner circle that they keep. And maybe you're feeling that. Maybe you're feeling like you need that good base inner circle, and you're not getting it. Or maybe you're just feeling like, maybe you have like a ton of friends, but you don't really have that, like I was saying, that inner circle of tight people. Capricorn usually has that. They don't have the other. They don't usually have. And again, if you're Capricorn and you have a huge social circle, it is most likely because you have placements in other spots of your chart that bring that in for you. So don't, if you're a Capricorn, don't be like, I have lots of friends. What are you talking about? It's probably because of where your chart placements are. So depending on what your other placements are is going to affect that, but as a whole, Capricorn usually is not a big social butterfly type of person. So maybe you don't have a big social butterfly, and maybe you're feeling the need for that. Or it could be the other way. Maybe you have a huge social butterfly life, but you don't have, maybe you're craving that more of that inner circle connecting. So you might feel a little bit of that energy on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, it's just a really good day again to, you can, the day is long enough that you can be responsible, ambitious, practical, set yourself up for reaching your goals, and still setting aside a couple of hours to sit down and have dinner with your family or a friend or your partner or whatever it is, and get that maybe that connection that you might be feeling you need. So Capricorn, I picked green tourmaline. Sorry, Sunday's color is orange. And I picked green tourmaline, and it says illuminates the benefits that caring attachments will bring to your life. So just helping maybe bring in those nice attachments for you. Whatever that may be looking like for you. And like I said at the beginning of the video, these are the general energies of the day. So it's general Capricorn energy, it's general Scorpio energy, it's general Sagittarius energy. How it affects each of us is going to be a little bit different depending on where all of your placements are. So if you don't know where your placements are, most of us all know what we call our birth sign. So most of us know that. But if you don't know where your other placements are, I highly recommend it for you. If you're here watching these videos, then you are interested in astrology. You are interested in how it affects you. You're interested in, this type of information. So I highly recommend doing your natal chart. And again, if you decide to go out and do your natal chart on your own, you can certainly do that. There's websites you can get that information. And if you have some questions, I'd be certainly happy to help answer them for you at no charge if you just have some questions. But if you want, I actually do natal chart readings as well. Sorry, I'm not trying to do a plug really here, but I really do think it's important for people to know where their placements are. And like I said, I can do that, and I will type it all up for you. You don't have to be present here if you don't want to. So if you my natal chart reading, I usually do the chart and then have a 30-minute consult with the person. So if you're somewhere far away and you're not going to get that 30-minute consult, we can adjust the price. I can adjust the price for you or whatever to reflect that. So, but anyway, I just think it's really, really important. When I first learned my chart and my placements, so many things fell into place. So many things made sense to me. So many things were like that light bulb moment of, oh, no shit. So, I think it's really important. And I even, I did my husband's natal chart as well, because again, it was so many things that were just like, oh, that's it. That explains it. That makes sense, and I found that for me personally, that really helped my relationship with him in understanding more about who he is and why he does things the way he does and how he thinks and how he processes things and things like that, versus just knowing my own as well. So, but anyway, going off on a tangent. So, yeah, so that wraps it up for this week. I don't think we have any other videos. Oh, wait, I might do a Mabon fall equinox, autumn, whatever you want to call it, video on Friday. Did I put that in here? I did. So I'm going to try to come back on Friday and do something for Mabon. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll come up with something. So, all right. So I'll see you guys back here Friday at 10 o'clock. I hope something in this video has been helpful for you. Please, if you're watching, just say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what it is that you thought was helpful. If you want to tell me what you thought wasn't helpful, that's good too, because criticism, constructive criticism. You're probably going to say you need to learn how to speak English. Constructive criticism is always good as well. So yeah, and all the things that I'm supposed to say: share, like, subscribe, ring the bell, tag a friend, hop on one foot. All right. I will see you guys back here on Friday. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it's going to improve somebody else's day, and it could potentially change someone's life for the better. And it doesn't cost us anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.